Hello, yes. Hello, everybody. Hey, Laura, what up? I see you on there on Instagram. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, Annie. Hey, Mercedes. I see you over here. Oh, I miss you too, Mercedes. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Lunch Break. Sorry, it took a little bit of time to get the streams up and running. Facebook kind of acted so weirdish and whatnot, but whatever. We're back. So I'm gonna sit you guys down over here so you guys can see the action. Hopefully, I want to press the button by mistake, right? Cool, awesome. So thank you everybody who is watching on our media streams, on social media streams, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch also right now. Hey Tia, ¿cómo está? Son Tia, right? That's what you're supposed to say. But yes, thank you everybody for coming on to the live today. We're streaming to all social media platforms. It took a little bit of time to do so, but we are there. So yes, we are on Instagram, we are on Twitter, we are on Facebook, we are on YouTube, we are on Twitch for the one person who's watching. Of course it has to be James. What up, James? So yes, thank you everybody once again, and I deeply say my greatest thank you and I was gonna say congrats. No, I don't even. I'm lost for words to say to you guys. You know, because you guys are what makes the show. So thank you. Muchas gracias por todo el mundo que está viendo nuestro programa en este día. Le agradezco por ver nuestro programa. Gracias a todo el mundo que siempre está viendo nuestro programa y nuestro show. I greatly appreciate all that. Krista's going to be upset. She's missing it. Oh, listen, it's okay. Listen, my niece can always see it. She's the #1 fan. No one's gonna take that away from her. But you know, I can't do nothing about the time. Maybe. Hey, you know what? Who wants to see me do a later show? Tidbits. Just dropping some other program that I'm gonna do the same. But thank you everybody for joining us on our show today. Like I said, you guys are what makes me do this show on a daily basis, literally. So thank you for you guys for the support and for being here. The other thing is I don't have any birthday shout outs today because I was running out of time. So happy birthday to everybody who's having a birthday today or had a birthday yesterday or is having a birthday this month. For those loved ones who have passed away and we're still celebrating their birthdays, also happy birthday to you guys. And also, hopefully everybody's staying safe, staying well, maintaining, themselves in a certain way, so in this way, you don't perish, and we are able to see you the next day. I guess that's the nicest way of saying it, right? The nicest way of saying it. But thank you once again for everybody, and those health workers. I'm going to put the little blob here. Everybody in the medical field, hospitals, doctors, firemen, policemen, even ourselves. Thank you guys for doing what you need to do. Because we want this to go back to regular normalcy. What up, Angel? What's up, brother, man? Yvette's birthday is coming up. Yes, Yvette's birthday is Sunday. So, that's right. Happy birthday, Yvette. Look at that. Oh, bam, boom. I put that up. I didn't forget that, okay? I was going to get to that. I'm just going through all the little post-it notes I have on here. But, yes, happy birthday to Yvette. I know she's not watching at the moment, but hey, we send shout outs to everybody who has happy birthday. And as long as I know it ahead of time, because I don't want to leave nobody out. But thank you guys for watching as always. You are my biggest supporters and my pillars, as I say, of support. What about ups? Wait, what? What did you say there, Angel? Oh, what are we making? Yes, so without further ado, because you guys didn't came to rant, that's a different show, maybe later on, something like that. On today's episode, which is episode 94, people, holy crap, 6 episodes away from 100. 6 episodes. 6 episodes, I'm just saying. I think that'll be leading us into like October or something, right? Something like that, I don't know. But episode 94 in entirety, season 4 that we're doing, episode 16, already almost done with the season. Like literally, we're almost halfway of the season. Today we are making sweet and spicy glazed pork chops. I'll just let that settle into all of y'all. Oh, United Park. Yes. Listen, thank you to everyone in every type of department and field. USPS, UPS, FedEx. Does DHL still exist? DHL. All the delivery services out there, because y'all were in the brink of everything doing the stuff. So just like the first responders. So thank you to you guys as well. Boo pork. I know why you say that, Annie. Okay, I get that. Listen, it's what I had to do today. Even Melissa said the same thing. But hey, I wanted to do some glazed pork chops. You know, some glazed, some glazed meat. I'm just looking at all the social medias because I know someone's gonna make a joke about it. But yes, so that's what we're doing today. Angel just said, "Who cares about DHL?" Listen, we all gotta support each other, man. No matter who it is, even when we don't like them, even when we don't like ourselves, we have to like ourselves regardless. Because at the end of the day, all we have is each other until we're dead. As grim as it sounds, but that's the truth. So, without further ado, in order to make our sweet and spicy glazed pork chops, two things have to happen. You have to have a rub. Yes, you have to have a rub for the pork, which you can actually substitute it if you want. You can substitute it for beef or chicken. It doesn't really matter. The marinade and the mixture that you're going to do for the rub can still apply to it. So even if you don't want to do pork chops, you can do chicken cutlet, you can do turkey something? Turkey? Do they make turkey cutlets? I don't know. I'm just a survival show. I just cook whatever is in my brain. He just said not me. And he said, I haven't seen DHL in a long time. No, I'm just saying, like, listen, I don't know, there's so many out there, I don't know all of them. What up, Joseph? How you doing? Am I pressing the right button for these things? I don't know if it's working. But yeah, so yeah, you can substitute it for whatever it is specifically you want to eat. It doesn't necessarily have to be pork chops. You can use it with chicken. You can use it with turkey, beef. Whatever your desire is, this mixture and this rub can be used for it. There's no alternative for it. It's just a regular rub for it, and that's about it. So what? Angel said, see? Of course, see, you can use ham. What up, James? They make turkey loin. Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I'm going to have to look that up after the show. So, to get into the nitty-gritty, because now we're going to do some drink history, the pork chop origins. You didn't think pork chop had origins, right? I didn't either. But they do. A pork chop, like other meat chops, is a loin cut taken from perpendicular to the spine of the pig and is usually containing a rib or at least part of the vertebra. Right? That's how you say vertebra? Vertebrae? Vertebra? Over there? I see you switch sides, Angel. Now you're on Instagram. And then here's the weirdness, right? Well, not weirdness, because, hey, listen, we all know where origins of certain things come from, so it doesn't really matter. Origins are origins. That's the ground roots of all of us and where we come from and where we take stuff from. So that's basically it. I can't do that because it's going to interrupt it. I do the messenger. When I get the messenger in, do it for the messenger. I'll get the messenger so you guys can be live. So the origins of pork actually originated in China, where hundreds of years ago, prior to the Soto era, pigs were domesticated. See? No one knew that shit, right? I didn't know that. I literally didn't know that. So, around the year of 1600, the pig production started to grow rapidly, and more people were eating pigs. Hey, listen, pigs are good. Pork chops, bacon, ham. No ham. Does ham come from pork? Or is that beef? I don't know. But yeah. Then later on, pork became a commercial business, and various types of pork dishes were invented. So here's one which had me at a weirdness, because I want to try it. No, don't say that. No, for you. Nah, because I've tried doing the live on the Instagram, and it knocked it out. So that's why when I put the messenger on, Listen, you'll be the first one I call. How about that? I promise you on that on lunch break. Everybody heard that, right? Jay said, huh? Ham is cured pork. Oh, see, there you go. I don't know. Listen, I just eat. I'm gonna stop myself before I say it. No, you almost had me to say it, James. Almost had me saying it. No. So this is a dish I want to try later on or something. Pork chops and applesauce. Anybody? Pork chops and applesauce. Yeah, I see you laughing now because you know what I was going to say. So pork chops and applesauce is a traditional dish in Spanish and British cuisine consisting of cooked pork chops and applesauce. I want some of that right now. I have applesauce over there, but I'm going to have that today with it. No. We're going to do something different. And then the pork chops can be either pan-fried, baked, broiled, and the meat is sometimes breaded prior to cooking. You can't say no other way. You got to literally say that title onto it because that's what it is. Had that 2 days ago. Really? Pork chops and applesauce? How was it? Yeah, let me know. And then the last thing about it is just that some people consider this to be a dish that is basically a comfort food. So, if you want a comfort food, pork chops and applesauce. I don't know about the substitution part because, I don't know how that would work out. You use chicken and applesauce. Turkey? I can see turkey and applesauce. I don't know chicken. Chicken kind of has like a weird, different taste. I don't know if I'll do that one, but to each his own. So without further ado, let's get into cooking because you guys didn't come here to have me chatting and talk up because that'll be a different show. You never know. Lunchbreak might span out to other outlets. Just throwing it out there for you guys so you can know. But yes, so that's what we're going to do today. So without further ado, the first thing we're going to need is pork chops. I'm just kidding. So, here's the pork chops. Bam! All cleaned for you and prepared. Because now we're going to do our rub for this. And y'all going to see how it's made. So the first thing you're going to need for this, and as you can see, look, all the ingredients are all stacked up together. Da-da! Prepared. That's what I said. Look, all prepared. So, let's open this sucker up. So the first thing you're going to need for this rub is brown sugar. So we're gonna mix all the dry ingredients, not wet ingredients, dry ingredients first. So you're gonna need brown sugar. So you're gonna need about a quarter cup of brown sugar right here. The next thing you're gonna need is half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Because you already know this is gonna be a spicy. So I'm gonna put that in. Boom. Right? The next thing you're going to need is half a teaspoon of garlic powder. There's our garlic powder. Half a teaspoon. Put that in also. Don't leave no garlic behind. The next thing you're going to need is half a teaspoon of paprika. Like I said, this is sweet and spicy, so the sugar and the spice. And everything nice. So that's your paprika. Then you're going to need also half a teaspoon of salt. So basically all these are all half a teaspoon, by the way. Except for the brown sugar and the last ingredient. So here's the half a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to mix that in too. And then the last ingredient is black pepper. So you're going to put in half a teaspoon of black pepper. And there you go. So that's the mixture for the rub. The last ingredient you need is parsley, but the parsley is only added after the fact that you cook up the pork chops, and then as soon as the pork chops are all cooked and brown and everything, then you put in the parsley, let it cook for a little bit more, and then take it out, and then you're good to go. Right? So that we're going to set that to the side. So now, I'm going to close this, and it's a good thing I put it in the container, right? And I'm just going to mix it. See how easy that is to just do it in a nice little container? Feels good. Who knows where that reference from the movie from? I'll let you guys decide that. So yeah, so that's what you have to do. So now, we are going to take this top here and throw in our mixture right here. And then make sure we just use our hands to mix it in a little bit more. And now, what we're going to do, you guys should be able to see this, right? You guys can see this? Good. Why is it like that? Hold on. There we go. Alright, much better. Alright, so we're going to use this to put the pork chops afterwards, after we put it on the mix. So what we're going to do is take each pork chop, and bring the pork chop over here, and take it, and make sure you put it right down on the mix, and make sure that the pork chop gets fully coated. You want to make sure, oh, it's nice and gritty. Yeah, every single thing has a nice little layered of the rub. And then all you do is just take it, set it to the side. Make sure you rub in that mixture. That rub into the pork. I'm sorry. I'm laughing while doing this, by the way. It's messed up, right? Alright, so the next thing you're going to do is take another pork chop. Oh, let's mix this. Take another pork chop. And place it right down. And massage it while it's coating. And flip it over. Then we're going to do the same. We're going to take some of the mixture. Make sure it's coating. Go. And mind you, when you first defrost this and you wash it, the water is going to allow it to stick to the pork chop. And you want to make sure that every single inch of it is coated as you go through it. And this mixture or rub is good enough for at least 3 pork chops. Size wise, it probably might depend. You might have to do a little bit more, you might have to do a little less. There you go. And then make sure you put some on this side, put some on that side. Because there's no real rush. Like I said, you can prepare this if you want ahead of time and then put them in in between butcher paper. And then you can actually use the grill if you want to. You don't have to actually use the pan that I'm going to be using. And then let's get the last bit. There we go. Nice. Alright. So now, please wash your hands. Alright. So then once you have the rub on the pork chops, can you guys see that over here? Oh. Let me move this way. There we go. Then we can begin placing our pan, our split pan, put it on medium. And then we're going to pour in some olive oil. So we're going to use olive oil for this batch that we're going to do in here. So this way we can cook some our pork chops pretty well. I'm going to set you guys back down over here. And then you guys get over there. So put on your heat on medium. And then we're going to set in a nice decent amount of olive oil in here. You can use about 2 tablespoons if you want. It all depends on how many pork chops you're making for yourself or for others. Or even, you know, if you're having a party. Do whatever you want. Like I said, it all depends on you yourself on what you're making, what you're creating. Alright? So we're going to let that heat up a little bit. And then all you have to do is take in the pork chop, place it on your skillet, let it brown up on both sides. So the first thing you're going to do is, especially for pork chop, even if you're doing it on the grill, you want to leave it on the pan for about 4 to 5 minutes. If you're using the grill, it's almost the same thing. Even if you're using a gas grill, you got to flip it over at a certain amount of time. But if you're doing this at work. You can use a grill if you have a grill at work. If not, you can actually use the microwave. Just make sure you put this in between butcher paper, and then you put it in the microwave. The set and timing you might have to look up because I really don't know how long it takes for it. But listen, it's pork chop. You can cook it. Trust me, I think I've done pork chop in the market. I can't remember what episode it was. I'm just letting this heat up a little bit. And then we're gonna put the pork chop on here. I think I could probably fit 2. I'm not sure. I don't think I could fit all 3 of them because they're probably huge pork chops. So I don't know if all of them are gonna fit. And then, you know, my way of testing to make sure this works, I mean not works, but that it's ready, is you drop 1 grain of water. Then as you see the bubbles, that's what's telling me that it's getting hot. Alright, so now, let's take our first pork chop, set it nice and flat. There we go. Then allow the magic tap. So once we put the pork chop on our skillet, what you want to do is make sure you set a timer for about 4 minutes. So 4 to 5 minutes, because you want to make sure that the pork is cooked thoroughly on both sides, because you don't want to serve pork uncooked to anybody. So please don't do that. Oh, what's going on? Hey, Rada. Yes, I'm doing it in olive oil. So basically, most of the time you can actually do it on the grill. You can use it on a gas grill, but I am using olive oil to cook this because I want the nice savory mixture once you're cooking it to be part of it. So we're gonna cook this on here, so this way we can do the I forgot what the term is called, so I can splatter it onto the pork as it's cooking. So I set the timer already. Timer's already going. I forgot to press on. But yeah, so that's basically all you have to do. So on the rub, like I said before, if you guys have a pen on you, so you can write it down, you're gonna need brown sugar, which is a 1/4 cup. You need cayenne pepper, which is 1 teaspoon. Half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of paprika, half a teaspoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of black pepper. And then your 3/4 teaspoons of parsley flake, which is the aftermath after you cook this. So that's what you're going to pour onto it as it's cooking when it gets nice and brown. Ooh, if you look at this, you guys are looking, right? I'm going to put you guys this way so you can see me in my face. You should try the next with grease. Yeah, no, listen, you can do it however way you want, because at the end of the day, you guys are eating this yourself, right? Unless you're serving it to somebody else, then, you know. But yeah, no. We definitely cook with a lot of different things here. Thank you, by the way, for joining the live. I definitely appreciate that. So we're gonna cook this for 4 to 5 minutes on each side. We're gonna flip it over, and then we're gonna do pan smear, I think it's called. I forgot. My brain's not working because I'm hungry. But as you see, as it's cooking, it's bubbling up the pork on the inside, so it's creating air inside. So what you're gonna have to do is you take a nice little spoon. Hear it? Yeah. Smash it down a little bit. Bam! And of course, the wife is here. Yes, I definitely will follow afterwards. Thank you, appreciate that. I always do that. To all the people who follow me, I follow them back. Guaranteed, I never take them off. I'm not that type of person that would do that.
Liar.
Okay, babe, why would you say that? I never.
You follow me.
Yes, I did.
I do.
Yes, I do.
I know.
Okay. But yeah, so that's basically what you do is these start to bubble up. All you gotta do is provide a little bit of pressure to release that air inside, and then just let it continue to cook.
Bam.
Alright, so I'm going to put you guys back on this way so you guys can see this. Oh, Annie said hi, Melissa.
Hi.
I can smell the brown sugar. Because I know, I was going to say I could taste the brown sugar, right? Alright, so we're nearly almost to the time for this to be flipped over. Make sure you have some nice tongs with some something that doesn't allow you to get burned at the end. Oh, Betteretta said hi. Person who's watching, a viewer that's on Twitch.
Hi.
She'll come on in a second. She's just going through her regular routine. There you go.
I look like a hot mess.
The life of a first responder right there.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're going to take your pork chop. There you go. Okay. And flip it over. It's okay. And as you can see, the grease from the pork chop comes out. There you go. So we're going to put the heat down a little bit. So in this way we can allow this to simmer down a little bit.
Don't do that. Put the splatter there.
There is no splatter there. No, doesn't cover it.
That's covering it.
No, I'm talking about for the viewers to see.
No, from the other way.
No, it's not splattering that way. So anyway, so we're gonna let this. Oh, damn! For the time. So we're gonna put this back in for another 3 more minutes. And then all that took it. Then we're gonna take that out and set it to the side. So mind you, now we have it on the second side. What we're gonna do? How much slice are you gonna make? I'm gonna make 3 of them. That's why the skillet pan was only able to fit one, because these are like massively huge pork chops. All right. Now we're gonna pour some of our parsley onto this. There we go. And cover back up. And then I'm gonna clean up a little bit. Then, now once you have that done, all you got to do is flip it over one more time after you already cooked it, and just put the parsley over it, and then boom, that's done for that. So that's basically all you have to do. What happened? And he said, "Come get your daughter. She is afraid of the thunder." Okay. It's all about wine. And then Laura said, "Feed me, my window is open, throw me one." Alright, there you go. Alright, so I'm gonna push some of this away from here. Nice. Alright. So with that, the time is about to go off. I'm going to flip it over, put in the parsley flakes, let that cook for like 5 more seconds, and then I'm going to take it out and put it on a plate. And then I'm going to show you what the other pork chop looked like before we placed it in the pan. Send it via my mom, chancleta. They never miss. And he said Buddha Buddha. Trying to see what it said on there. Alright. Now I'm going to take this out. And look how that looks. Try not to put the grease on myself. Look at that deliciousness. Nice. Right. So this is how it looked beforehand. As you can see, the brown sugar and the rub is on it. take some of this cooked up stuff, remove the fatness that came off the pork chop. Into our container here, so we can clear up the skillet. Then we're going to set the timer for 4 minutes and allow that to cook. There we go. I'm just going to throw some of the grease onto here. Alright, and then close it up. Bam. So that's basically all you have to do. So, feedback, gotta get the kids. Okay, Annie, be safe. So that's basically all you have to do for the pork chop. That is sweet and spicy glazed pork chop, basically. So, once again, get your pan out. All you need is pork chops, which you can actually substitute it to chicken if you want chicken cutlets, or as Annie mentioned, they make turkey loin. You can do that too if you guys can't have pork. You can use beef if you want, but the rub is always the same, so there's no real difference on the rub. So all you really need for the rub is 3/4 cup of brown sugar. You can use white. I think you can use white sugar. I'm not sure, but if you can't have regular sugar, I guess you may try to look up to see if you can use a substitute. I'm not sure on that one. Then you need cayenne pepper, which is 1 teaspoon, half a teaspoon, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of paprika, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and then at the end is 3/4 teaspoons of parsley, so you can garnish it as it's already cooked on both sides. And then that's it. Right. There we go. Flip that over. Get our parsley. And then close that back up. And then set the time up for that one. There we go. Alright. So then that's basically all you have to do. Now, we're going to side this with some broccoli and cauliflower florets. Oh yeah. You already know how we do it here on Lunch Break. 90 seconds. So, we're going to get the cauliflower now and put it in our microwave. And for these, oh, this says 5 minutes. Alright, so there we go. So 5 minutes. So that's it in there. We'll let that cook up and heat up. What's cooking? Hey Lisa, how are you doing? We are making, can you turn that off? We are making sweet and spicy glazed pork chops. As you can see here, let me show you guys one more time. Look at that right there. Look at all the juices flowing right there. Yeah, look at that. Set that right there. And then now we get to do the last one. So before we start the last one, let's just do a clean job on here. Clean up all this fat and burn. And mind you, once you finish cooking this, all you have to do is just add in some water and some soap to this, and let it sit for a while, and all that grease will come out. Bam. That's all you gotta do. Now mind you, all that's turning black because of the fact of the brown sugar that we added onto it. That's what's becoming the glazed part of the pork chop. So we don't need this no more. And that's basically it. But as you guys can see it, Ooh, it looks delicious. So I'm gonna sit you guys back over here so you guys can see it. Sounds great. So yeah, so that's basically all you have to do for it. Just do the glaze, set it on the pan. Make sure you're watching it. Don't just set it and forget it. Don't do that, because everybody's cooking devices and appliances are different. So you want to make sure that you're not burning your pork chops, because you can do that. You can just walk away and burn it, because the sugar burns very, very quickly and turns into molasses. So that's why you want to make sure you're watching it and not just letting it sit there and just letting it cook. So that's basically that. Now I want to make sure I clean, because I don't want this to get messy. And mind you, please make sure if you're going to do this on your stove that you don't do this type on your stove that uses gas, because as you can see, the grease is going to go all over the place. So, but you can, like I said, you can actually use your grill to cook this up, and it makes it even faster for you. And then all the juices and the fats will drain out if you have one of those lean cutting meat grills. 5 minutes. Cooks on both sides. And if you wanted more grill marks, just look at it, turn them, flip them over, and put them back in there. And then that's it. That's all you gotta do. Alright? Look at that. You wanna make sure everything cooks thoroughly, alright? Right here. Look at those pork chops, man. Those pork chops are dangerous. So how's everybody doing today? Oh, and don't forget to visit our social media. Literally, please, people, go show us some love on our social media, on our Instagram, on our Facebook, our Twitter. We have Twitch now that we've been streaming on. So go visit us there. Also, don't forget to visit IMDb, the Internet Movie Database, where our show is listed there. Rate us from 1 to 10. Look up the word Lunchbreak. One word, Lunchbreak, not separate. One word. And rate us. Give us, share the love to everybody. Let them know that we exist. And you guys are the biggest supporter. We give out shout outs if you guys want us to give shout outs. We do this live with the audience, literally. We talk and go live with the audience. We don't just put it underneath, no, we actually put it. On the edited version that we do on the show, I do put it on the episode and give you mad props and thank yous at the end, because, hey, we're not successful without each other, so that's how we do. And that's how I do. Just to let you know. Alright, let's check up on our pork chops now. As you guys can see, put you down this way. Ooh. Nice. What I'm going to do is I am going to cut a little bit of this pork chop so that my babe will have some of it and taste it. Alright, now that that's cooked, mind you, don't forget to add in your parsley. So I'm going to add in the parsley for this one, and then flip it over to the other side. There we go. And then I'm going to put some of the parsley onto the little bit that's there. Close it up for a little second. Allow that to cook for like 5-6 seconds, just so that the parsley can become part of the actual pork chop. And then we're gonna have my babe taste test the pork chops and see how they came out. Oh yeah. All right. There you go. Now we're going to take that out. Look at that. And we're going to turn these off. I'm just going to fix that over here. Set that down. Then get the there you go. Now I'm just going to take this, put it on here. Go like this. And I'll push this that way. Alright, so now I turned everything off. Clean up. There we go. And then we're going to take this so we can prepare for my life. You guys can see it right there. And take this back out here. I'm just going to cut it to pieces so she can taste test it. And then I'll show you how it looks on the inside. There we go. Look at that. Look at that craziness. Are you guys watching this? You're watching this? Look how it looks. Look at that brown sugar as part of the pork chop. Nice little glaze, right? Alright, so, babe. There we go. So I chopped it up for you, so this way you can taste test it. So Melissa's gonna taste test. Come this way, because remember they can't see you on the Twitch or the dance around. So Melissa's gonna taste test the pork chops that we made, the sweet and spicy glazed pork chops. Oh, I gotta take that out. And then she's gonna let you know how it tastes, if it tastes bad or tastes good. Come this way. Well, babe, talk to me.
Good. Definitely good. It is good, good, good. I like it.
Alright, so now, you guys are going to see me do the presentation part of what we do here. I'm going to put it down. That's the fat that came out. You thinking of eating it? You know how when you... Are you... Okay. Well, my wife just took the fatness of the pork chops to eat. Let me get one of the white bowls. Not bowls, white plates. But yeah, that's, look at that. That's all the brown sugar right there. Like legit, that's all the brown sugar. That's why I said you gotta watch it when you're cooking it. Oh, thank you. You know, so this is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna take some of these florets, broccoli. Should we make this Tucson broccoli or just regular? We just make it regular. So I'm gonna sit down. Some of the broccolis right there, and then take the nice juicy pork chop.
That wasn't fat.
Huh?
That wasn't fat.
What was it?
Brown sugar.
That was, you ate brown sugar? So wait, why did it become like that though?
Just solidified.
Oh, well, okay.
That's all that.
Alright, so there's our nice little presentation meal right here of the, you okay? It was better? Oh, that must be the spiciness then. So here's our pork chop with our nice side of broccoli. More there, right there, right there. See it, see
Bam.
it. And then legs looks like it's fading. I bring it this way closer so you guys can see the full effect of brown sugar. Yes, I know there's more that way. People on Twitch and Instagram are like, wait, what are you showing them? We're showing them food. So that's basically it. So now, as I mentioned and promised, I will bring somebody on the show live so they can be on lunch break. So I'm gonna sit you guys this way, so you guys see, while allowing beautiful wife over here to take over.
What's up, guys? This has got to come off here. That's what happens when you cook with brown sugar, or any type of sugar. It sticks to the bottom of the pan.
You're not gonna eat that, are you?
I'm trying to get most of it up, but
Wait, can you
can saute the broccoli in it.
I was just see, you were thinking the same thing I was just saying.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, that would actually be nice. So, here's Phil to the show. Welcome everybody to the show, Phil. Phil, the internet guy over here. So, let's give a call to see if Angel picks up.
Angel.
Yeah, I promised Angel that I would FaceTime him and bring him on the live.
I'm going to saute some of the broccoli in this.
Oh. Uh-oh. Dave's doing lunch break. Oh, I don't know if he's picking up. Nope. He might not pick up.
Angel's no go.
Oh, Angel, I tried. I kept my promise. Hit or miss sometimes on the show, so taste test, taste test, taste test. Laura will say taste test, taste test, taste test, taste test. Oh, man. Alright, so.
That was my ear.
I'm sorry. So, let's try if our sous chef will pick up.
Meanwhile, I am actually sauteing the broccoli in some of the stuff that was left over.
The brown sugar molasses mixture rub from the pork chops. Let's see if you do picks up.
It's Friday. It's the day before the Labor Day weekend, so I don't think anybody's going to be picking up.
Happy Labor Day weekend to everybody. I totally forgot about that.
I didn't. So I'm just lightly sauteing the broccoli.
Sous chef is not picking up either?
So broccoli has a very bitter taste without it. That's why people add butter or salt or whatever to it to cut that bitterness. So.
See my brother will pick up. You're gonna see a new face on the show. If they pick up.
No. Tell you.
Everybody's busy.
Ain't nobody busy.
No, it must be on the live.
Ain't nobody busy. There's people trying to get out of New York right now to go wherever they want to go.
Wait, that's a hell of a find? Find? Oh, hell of a find. Oh, the broccoli and the molasses? This one right here. I learned from this one. Oh. What if
He ain't gonna do it.
we call the Grand Master
He's not
himself?
gonna do it. I know exactly
The
what
one
you're
that, the guy who's on all of our social
talking
media.
about. No, he's not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
Not even that.
Not gonna do it.
Not even that.
Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Hey, not gonna do it.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's starting. It's starting. Will he come on the show? Oh! He came on the show! What up?
He made me look
It's
like
James!
I was thinking fun, the thing on the pan, like the stuff that's almost burnt, that's stuck to the pan.
Ah! Shoot, I wasn't even thinking about that until she started saying something about it. I was like, oh, damn, man, I should have done that.
That's what people usually do when they do like pan fry stuff. They saute their vegetables in it to get extra flavor. Am I right, James?
Absolutely.
Listen, James is the one that knows how to smoke porks.
Hardly. I know how to do it from my apartment.
They-
It's a smoking gun.
Oh, dang. They actually sell smokers that you can actually put on your balcony if you have it. They're like portable smokers, so a lot of people are buying them to actually smoke their meats because that's what they like. But if you've ever had a really good smoked pork shoulder, oh my god, it's the best. It is so good.
That's dangerous to me.
So good.
I don't know about that. That might be dangerous.
So
That's like a 12-hour edition.
it is. It is. Definitely is.
Hey, we can do it on Twitch.
So James, are you vegetarian or vegan?
Me?
Yes.
No.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to ask, so there's certain people that watch the show that are vegan or vegetarian, and I wanted to let them know if, I'm not sure if it's true or not, that molasses is vegan.
Oh.
I think it is.
I think it is.
It's just a byproduct of sugarcane or whatever.
Right. Yeah, so certain people, like certain things you can't cook with if you're vegan or vegetarian or whatever else. So even certain seasonings you got to be careful with. Right, James?
Yeah.
See?
Oh, I didn't know
Yep.
that. I just cook.
See, I made pan
There's
seared.
our sauteed broccoli.
Looks a little burnt, but it's okay. I like it like that.
No, it don't look burnt. It looks delicious.
Looks like it's got a flavor.
It does have extra flavor, actually. This is how they actually do pan-fried broccoli with the soy sauce. That's how they get it brown.
The wok thing?
That's exactly how they do it. They throw everything in the wok. They don't cook it separate. They throw everything in the same pot. They use the same oil, all the seasonings, everything from what they've cooked previously, and they put it in, they put the vegetables because everything just sops up. Instead of you just like that.
Like how?
Like, licking the bowl or whatever.
Oh, you're talking about bowl. Okay.
Yeah, well, don't want to talk too much about that too much. So, James, what would you recommend somebody who is on, let's say, a low sodium diet or someone who has high cholesterol with cardiac issues? What would you suggest? Anything that they would omit out of this? Put you on the spot.
I think what you would want to do is any ingredients that have the sodium, just would find lower sodium replacements or just use less of it.
Right, like I know using a lot of people who have sodium intake restraints, they use like a lot of garlic and a lot of onion and a lot of scallion because it adds that flavor to it because the sodium content in certain dried ingredients do have salt in it, so you got to be careful. Right, James?
Yeah.
Yep.
And and definitely like stuff with I usually only buy like things like reduced sodium soy sauce because soy sauce reduced sodium is crazy high in sodium.
It definitely is, and there's a lot of hidden salt in certain ingredients that people don't understand, and then they wonder why. Yeah, see.
Oh yeah.
Low sodium, but even that one has a lot of salt, so you have to be careful. Like even certain vegetables have natural high salts in them, so you have to be careful with putting ingredients on top of the vegetables or whatever you're cooking. It will add the sodium level. That's why a lot of food comes out, bitter, is because they don't understand that there's like hidden salts in certain, things that you don't even, hidden natural salts. So that's why people with high cholesterol or high blood pressure have to be really careful with certain ingredients that they use.
I'm showing people the broccoli that you made.
With good ingredients.
Have you ever made your own dried seasonings before?
Oh
You
yeah.
have?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Please do tell. Share really quick. What's one of your favorite ingredients that you use that you figured out how to make your own dry ingredients? That's easy and simple to make at home.
Ooh, that's an interesting. Everybody, not a drop. Not a drop.
You can basically you can make your own like bouillon, dried bouillon out of any sort of like stock.
Ah,
And
interesting.
then reduce it down to as dry as possible, and then if you really want to take it further, like you spread it out on a like parchment paper or something. Put it in the oven at the lowest temperature and let it dry out. And then you take what's left, and if you have some pretty coarse pieces, I bought a $15 coffee/spices grinder.
Okay.
2 weeks ago, and it works. You throw whatever is in there, you can just grind it up, and you can keep it in your pantry as like a little bouillon powder or whatever you can add.
Okay.
Anything you cooking.
So that you would consider, would you consider that organic or just homemade?
I mean, it's still
That's
organic,
homemade.
no?
I guess it's organic. Like that whole term organic is based on sort of like a set of specifications.
Okay.
As a grower.
Okay.
So it's like the ingredients you get organic and whatever you make is, you know, is depending on what it is made from organic or it's just whatever you have.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That's actually pretty cool because I actually like having bouillon cubes in a cup of hot water, like when my stomach is upset. Instead of having like this
right, 'cause you
full-fledged
drink like a
soup
soup.
type of deal, I'll just drink like the broth, like to kind of. That's what I did for a couple of weeks after my surgery. But I did not know you can make your own bouillon cubes in the oven. That's actually very interesting, and I'm actually going to try that myself.
And if you really want to take it further, you could just start the whole thing from scratch. Like, you know, anything you got, any scraps you got left over for your vegetables,
Okay.
onion, carrots,
Okay.
you save it, you throw it in the freezer.
Mhm.
You know, anything that is left over,
Okay.
throw it in the freezer. Whenever you have enough set, if you have like some chicken bones or a carcass or something left
Okay.
over, just throw everything in the stock pot. I don't know, depending on how deep. You can only cook it for so long, but
Right.
you cook it for a while,
Mhm.
and like so you just reduce it down. The best thing is to get the pieces. If you can't get a whole chicken carcass, you can get like chicken feet
Okay.
because there's a lot of collagen in there.
Right.
Okay.
That's actually really good.
Chicken wings.
Okay.
That's a lot of collagen also.
Okay.
And then you can reduce that down. You can either make like if it's really you can dry it out so it's like a powder, or you can make it like a demi-glace,
Okay.
sort of like that sauce thickening that they use
Right.
for like gourmet dishes.
Right.
And it has a lot of like flavor and body to like sauces and things like that.
Okay.
Can you use also like chicken gizzards?
I probably. I mean, you could use any part to make like the stock out, a little broth out of. But like the really sort of bony, collagen-y pieces, like the feet,
Right.
anything that has really bony will make it really thick and flavorful.
Which is really good for your hair and your skin. It makes your skin look tighter.
I
Which is
wonder if you could do that with like the oxtail, because you know it's like
Well, it's a
marrow.
bone.
Yeah.
It's a bone. That's why a lot of people.
Right,
Don't,
yeah.
That's why a lot of people don't like eating oxtails because it's mostly bone and hardly any meat. But a true Caribbean person does what with the chicken bones, James?
They suck the marrow.
That's
Why
right.
would you ask them that question
No,
like
because
that?
a true Caribbean person
Come
will take the marrow out and they will actually chew the bone. I've never gotten into that.
Instagram's about to end.
My father would do that.
Your dad used to do that?
I remember that.
Nothing but like the tiny little.
Listen,
The little catalyst vat.
listen. His dad used to make the oxtail and the pig feet, and then after we ate that, James would make the pecan pie. I remember that. I remember that. That was like true dinner right there.
Is that why Caribbean people have such good skin? Is because they're always eating the marrow?
Oh, that's interesting.
It could be. I mean,
That's food for thought.
it's food for thought because you notice a lot of Caribbean people have really good skin because they always.
So do I have
A true Hispanic or a true Caribbean person, you always catch them with a chicken bone in their mouth chewing on it.
Wait, do I have good skin?
No.
Damn. Listen, James still looks 15, so
James looks like he's still 12.
look, his whole family looks like
They look
massively young.
amazing.
Like they're all vampires. Like I gotta get the recipe. I remember when your older brother came over and I thought he was your younger brother.
A true testament, man. True testament.
Fountain of youth over here.
Yes, sir.
But thank you, James, for joining our live, and for the knowledge base you guys dropped on us, and for the literally like the
support, the love,
everything.
the everything.
#1 fan for since even before Lunchbreak became a show.
Yes, indeed.
And there's James once again. And I know you guys haven't seen James since the beginning. You know, since we haven't been doing the show at the job, but there's James once again.
That's
so
Mr. Favor.
thank you once again, James.
Thanks, James.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Yeah, thank you. So
I couldn't taste it, but I can tell it was lunch break.
It is lunch break delicious.
yeah, there you go. Someone said it.
It is lunch break delicious. I didn't say it, but it is.
So with that, as well as James is still here, Thank you everybody for watching Lunch Break on our episode 94. 6 episodes away for 100. Thank you everybody for the love and support. Don't forget to go to all our social medias, like, comment, and share. Don't forget to also go to IMDb, look up Lunch Break, one word, and show the love to everybody in the world. So, and how we say here on Lunch Break, don't settle for less and
make it your best.
Thank you everybody. Thank you, James.
Woo-hoo!
We will catch you guys
Later.
later.
Bye.
Bye.